Friday nights are more than football. They are tradition. They are community. They are moments that become memories. Every game has a story. Every player has a purpose. Every Tiger wears the blue and white with pride. Welcome to the Memorial Football Coaches Show, presented by the Tiger Sports Network. Hosted by Jacob Pauli, head coach John Hurley, sports analyst Sam Schulz, and Tucker Smith on production and commentary, as they break down every Friday night's game, preview the road ahead, hear from Memorial coaches and players, and take you inside one of Southern Indiana's premier high school football programs. This is the Memorial Football Coaches Show podcast.
Welcome into the Memorial Football Coaches Podcast, special edition, preseason-ish edition. This is your host, Jacob Pauli, as always joined by Slam and Sammy Schulz. Sam, how are you?
Doing well. How are you?
Doing great. Just trying to survive the heat of the summer. We've got Coach John Hurley over there. Coach, how are you?
Doing good.
How's your summer been going?
It's quick. It's flown by.
Right. That will happen. We've also got our producer extraordinaire, Tucker Smith, here.
That's right.
Tucker. We are recording this live, but you won't be listening to it live, but we are currently live from the bullpen at Casey's Dugout. If you haven't been out here, come check it out. It's an awesome spot. And the reason we're doing this podcast today really is to talk about our main man, Slam and Sammy Schulz over here, because something really cool that's going to happen soon is we are going to be dedicating the locker room memorial to Sam.
Yep.
And it will be called the Sam Schulz locker room, which is pretty cool. Sam, what do you think about that?
I'm very honored. One of my good family friends, Mr. Jeff Anderson, called me and asked if I'd be okay with that, and I just felt very honored that he felt the need to do that and put my name on there, and it just shows how much I love Memorial, and I can't thank you guys enough.
Well, I think you love Memorial, but something that doesn't really need to be said is how much Memorial loves you. There's a lot of people that have reached out and wanted to tell us about that, and Tucker was good enough to make a video with some different folks talking about it.
Yeah, well, there was Sam, you mean a lot to Memorial, and I think this whole locker room thing is about the perfect fit for anyone. So we'll show the people watching or listening, I should say. We'll show them the renderings here. But Sam, I don't know if you've seen some of these renderings yet. If Jeff has shown you, but these are some mock-ups of the locker room. And
Sam, please let us know any tweaks you'd like to do. We can tweak anything you don't like.
We could adjust the tiger head. We could do all
the tiger head is a big sticking point for Coach Hurley.
CGI tiger, I think, is what Coach Hurley calls it.
Uh-huh.
Sammy, what's up, man? What an honor it is to be able to send you this video, to be asked to do this video for you, man. Congratulations, Sam. I couldn't think of a better person to name that locker room after than you, man. What you've done for the school, the program, and for the whole city of Evansville is hands down, it's remarkable. To be your friend, I can't express the love, the gratitude I have for you, man. You've been good to me since the day I met you many years ago. Your dad, your mom, your amazing family, Simon. I've tried to look out for him the same way that you guys have looked out for me. So to say that I love you and that I love your family is an understatement. I see this every day that I walk in here. What it does for me on a personal level, it's hard for me to explain in words. You're an inspiration to not only me, but to the whole city. And to be able to call you a friend is the biggest and best blessing I could ever ask for. I love you with all my heart. I'm so very proud of you and the things that you've accomplished and the way you touch people's lives here in town, the kind of guy you are, the love you have in your heart. It's hard to explain, but I love you. I'm so very happy for you today and to get this recognition that you so well deserve. I love you with all my heart. I always will, and I'm proud of you, buddy. I look forward to seeing you soon. You got a big birthday coming up, and I can't wait to be a part of it. Congratulations, Sam. From my family to yours, we love you.
Hey Sam, congrats on getting the Locker Room Memorial High School named after you. It's such an amazing honor and you really deserve it. It's been so awesome getting to know you over the past few months. You know, MJ always told me great things about you, and I'm glad I got to find out for myself just how cool and how funny and amazing you are. I really love our FaceTime calls when we're just talking about sports and food and shoes and anything else random. Like, it's always super funny, and you always make me laugh by saying something, or it's just, we have a good time every time. So it's just really cool. And I want to thank you for being an inspiration to me and everyone who's been lucky to know you. Like, you're truly such an inspiration. And again, congrats, very well deserved.
Hey Sam, the Moores here. Just wanted to say congratulations on the locker room, man. Well deserved. You've been a good teammate to a lot of people, so I couldn't think of anything more fitting than that, brother. And just want you to know how much you've meant to us and me, and we love you. We love you so much. So don't we? Say good luck, Sambo. We love you. Yeah, I love you, buddy.
Sammy, Jimmy Elgis here. I want to let you know that you are the biggest motivator for me personally as a man. You exemplify toughness and leadership and unselfishness higher than any other man I've come in contact with in my life. And the most incredible thing about you is your faithfulness. Your faithfulness to your family, your faithfulness to your friends, to me, and most importantly, Sam, your faithfulness to God. It is a motivator for so many people, you have no idea. Every day you still give thanks. Every day you pray. Every day you still worship the Lord, and you're faithful. And I can't think of a better quality of a man than faithfulness. And you exemplify that in addition to the toughness and all that stuff. But when I think about you this morning and today, faithfulness, and that is the most incredible trait that a man can exemplify. And because of your faithfulness to so many different things, I just wanted to let you know I love you, I respect you, and I think of you higher than any man I've come in contact with in my life. I love you, brother, and you are incredible.
Sammy, how you doing, my friend? Always got to have a hoop in the background when I talk to Sammy Schulz. Sam, I just had to call you and tell you how much you mean to me. And I still go back. One of the coolest things that happened to me as the coach at Ole Miss was watch your interview, Lexington, Kentucky, Rupp Arena, by two of the very best in college basketball, Jimmy Dykes and Marty Smith, and you handled it like a pro's pro, like I knew you would. You have so much grit and toughness. I love everything about you. I love your passion for athletics and particularly basketball. And I think it's so cool for what your high school is doing for you. That is the utmost respect for a person. So have a great day. Hope to see you soon. Get to Oxford, or maybe we'll get to a basketball game sometime together. All right, buddy. Love you.
Welcome back to the SEC on ESPN, and it's time for a dose of perspective, y'all. If you think you're having a bad day, meet my buddy Sam Schulz. Let's see if I pronounce this right. Sam has epidermolysis bullosa. How'd I do?
Epidermolysis bullosa.
Bullosis. I got it wrong. Shocking. Basically, it's the butterfly disease. It's a skin disease where Sam has these open sores on his skin that he manages all the time, and his spirit is indomitable. I had the opportunity to spend time with him today, and he's a guest of Kermit Davis, Ole Miss head coach, here tonight at Rupp. And Coach Davis told us today, you know more about ball than all of us combined, brother. So give us some analysis of what you've seen so far from the Rebels.
It's been a pretty good game. They've had a lot of offensive rebounds, which has given Ole Miss some second chance points, and we have took appreciative of that and hit some threes off of that. And we're only down by 9 right now. And Kentucky's a really good ball team, and they have a lot of ball players. So we just got to play defense and keep hitting shots. I think we'll be right there with them.
So, Jimmy, he's taking your job, but you offered all of us, Sam, today, tremendous perspective. How do you maintain such beautiful energy and such a beautiful light despite what you manage every day?
These are the cards I got dealt, so I just got to play with them. And I just get up every day and just give it my best and say, I'm thankful I woke up that day, and I just go and give it all, and just go fight as much as I can and have a good day.
Thank you for your perspective, brother. You're awesome. You're a light in the world. And I'm going to tell y'all, I know I got world-class shoe game. Sam's got me beat. Kevin, he's taking
beautiful.
your job, Jimmy.
Yeah, well,
he is taking it.
He can have it. I can't wait to get to know Sam better. He and I are now buddies on social media. And he has more contacts in college basketball than about anyone I know. I immediately took a picture today with Sam and sent it to Tom Izzo, and Coach Izzo, even on game day, immediately responded and said, man, that's my guy. And Sam, man, what a fighting spirit you have. And I will say this. Think about this for Sam. He's not a kid that when life got hard or things aren't going his way can put his problems in the transfer portal and think, okay, everything's going to be okay. No. He is where his feet are every single day. I'm telling you, man, his joyful spirit, his thankfulness, and just how he resonates with people, that's real stuff, man. I'm a huge fan of Sam. I can't wait to become his buddy going forward, man. He made my day today. Beautiful. I just love it. Yep, beautiful spirit, perspective.
My name is Josh Russell. I'm a 2022 Memorial High School graduate, and I'm good friends with Sam, and I also do a little promotional running for EB, half marathons, you name it. Just getting the word out there about EB, and I wanted to get on here to talk about what Sam Schulz means to me. Obviously, he means the world to me. He has shaped my outlook on life completely and for the better. The things that I typically used to take for granted, I don't anymore. The things that God has given me, I really appreciate a lot more now because of Sam Schulz, because the simple tasks like eating, drinking water, showering, like doing the simplest things are not so simple for some people. And Sam has really changed my outlook on that. And I really, every day I'm thankful for all the blessings in my life, all the things that God has given me. And Sam is a big key to that. And I'm so thankful that he is in my life. And I'm so thankful for the Schulz family. They're the best people in the world. And I cannot thank Sam, Sophie, and the Schulz family enough. Thanks.
To know Sam Schulz has been an absolute wonderful gift in my life. I thank God that he is in my life. He has taught me so much about life. And obviously he has the physical disability and the tough hand he was dealt. But I think the inspiration he gives me is that he battles day to day. And then in turn, I think, what have I done today? Have I squeezed as much out of the day as Sam has continuously done day after day? I love him like a brother, like a son. He's been such an inspiration to so many. He's a light in this world, and that locker room being named after him is so fitting. He's got the heart of a lion, He's got fight. He's got all the attributes. Sam, I thank God that you were put in my life and everyone's life. You've been so special to all of us. Congratulations, it's so fitting. I love you, buddy, and I thank you for allowing me to be your friend. You made me a better person. I love you, buddy.
Hey Sam, I want to start off by saying how proud I am to be your uncle and friend. I cherish the times we spend together, talking sports and life. I have so much admiration for the man that you've become, and the way that you connect with people is truly a gift. Everyone who meets you or interacts with you walks away feeling better about themselves than they did before. I've seen this firsthand so many times over the years. You're always asking others how they're doing, what's going on in their lives, and how you can help them. You bring light into the world of everyone that you know. The legend of Sam Schulz grows every day. You are truly one of one, and I'm grateful to be a witness to it. On behalf of me and my family, thank you for being you, and we love you very much.
Aaron Flaker here with Louisville Baseball, and a big friend of the Schulz family, and an even bigger friend and fan of my man Sam. Man, brother, you have done such amazing things in this life of yours, and it's amazing that people are celebrating you. I think of a few things when I think of you. I think of somebody who's charismatic beyond imagination. I've not met anybody like you that could carry a conversation with so many different types of people from all over this country in sports and in just life. And man, your charisma just shines through. I think of somebody who's a fierce competitor, a fighter, somebody that has been challenged and knows how to rise to that challenge and face it head on. And man, what an inspiration your fight and competitiveness has been for many people across this land. And I think about somebody who is impactful. Man, you've left marks on people, long-lasting marks. And those are things that are going to go on in the lives of others forever, the things that you've done to impact others around you. Brother, we love you, Sam. And for this celebration about you, man, you deserve that one and about 10,000 more, because you deserve it, brother. The Flaker family loves you. Congratulations.
Good afternoon, Sammy. It's Coach Simmons up here in Charleston. I know you're going through some tough times, and I just wanted to reach out and let you know I'm thinking about you. I'm praying for you, and I want you to get better really quick. I also want to let you know just how much you mean to me and just how you've always been there for me. You're one of the smartest, most caring, most competitive young men I've ever been around in my life. The days you'd come by the office over at the practice facility and we'd just talk basketball, talk about our team, talk about the Memorial team, just talk about different things going on in your life. I really enjoyed that very, very much. So just know that the Simmons family loves you and cares about you. We're super appreciative for everything you've done for us. Hang in there. I love you, Sammy.
Sam, congratulations, brother. Obviously, very well-deserved. Could not think of a better name for this locker room, where many of your family members have played and gotten prepped for games, including myself, Ryan, your dad, your brother. This is a special place for many people, and it's even more special now that your name's on it. Sam, you obviously mean so much to me and my family, my kids, my wife. Your faith is the reason why my faith is so strong. You encourage me, you inspire me. You're my cousin, my godson, and you make me proud. Congratulations, I love you.
Got it?
Now.
Sam, congratulations, brother. You're my hero. I love you. You're my inspiration. Thank you for who you are, for being the selfless person that you are. You worry about everybody else first for always asking about how Lizzie's doing. It means the world to me, and I love you to death, bud. Congratulations.
Hi, this is Chris Beard. I'm the basketball coach at Ole Miss. That's my job. But who I am is I'm a father, and I'm a friend, and I'm Sam's friend. And there's nothing more important in my life than my relationship with Sam. I'm his friend, and he's my friend. Sam is a warrior. He's the toughest guy I know, period. Physically and mentally, the toughest young man I've ever met and I ever will. My friendship with Sam is everything to me, just like I know many of you today watching this video will share that with me. One cool thing about Sam is every time we do anything together, he'll always say, "Thank you, coach." And I just kind of laugh inside and I tell him, no, Sam, thank you. Sam has done so much more for me than I could ever dream of doing for him. He's a big part of my life. He's a big part of our team's life. He's a part of Ole Miss basketball, always will be. Our players love him, our coaches love him. He inspires us every single time he's with us in our team. Simply stated, one of the most important blessings of my life is being friends with Sam. The toughest guy I know. He's blessed my life in so many ways. I hope I've blessed him just in some way. I know it's nowhere near what Sam's done for me. Sam is the best, toughest guy I know, great, loyal friend, deserving of this honor today and all the other honors that Sam's gotten and will get over the years. Sam, I love you. I have no better friend. You're my guy. Keep fighting, man.
Hey, Sammy. I just want to let you know that I'm thinking about you and I love you very much. I thank you for all that you've done for me throughout the years, and you're really a true inspiration to me, a true role model, and I love you very much. Keep fighting. I know you're going to keep fighting, and even though you're in a tough spot right now, you're a Schulz, and Schulz never quit. So I love you, man. Keep going, and thank you for all you do for me.
So Sam, watching that, obviously a lot of people, you mean a lot to a lot of different people. How's that video make you feel?
Speechless, to be honest. I don't even know what to say. A lot of people I love, and a lot of those people are and the people that are in this room right now are the reason why I get up and keep fighting every day, because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be here. You guys give me a fight and give me a reason to live. So I'm glad I could do something on your lives, and you guys do the same for me, so I appreciate it.
Well, we're all excited about the locker room being dedicated, and that's part of why we're here. And somebody that's probably going to use that locker room is Coach Hurley, and maybe a couple other teams if he deems them, if he allows it.
Yeah, who knows?
You're right. So, Coach, talk a little bit about Sam.
Well, I tell you, it's pretty awesome to see that video and hear that common thread of everybody having a very similar experience and message. And I can guarantee you this, as long as Sam Schulz has been around, and he started coming around the practice field and even come to the games, the players were always aware when Sam was there. And when Sam wasn't there, there was immediately there was people asking questions. But you could bet your ass on one thing. There's no victims when Sam Schulz is around, and there'll be no victims in that locker room going forward. That's a fact. And he's always had a tremendous impact for us. And I was excited. We were talking about after senior year, we talked about at graduation. We wanted to do something, do a podcast, because, heck, I wanted to keep him around and keep him involved. And I knew his brother was coming up, and it'd be cool to have him involved with the podcast. And even to this day, I mean, it's been a tremendous impact for all of our coaches and players. And I can guarantee you they've heard that. There'll be no victims around here. Sam's always been up front. The thing I appreciate about Sam the most is his sharp tongue.
Very.
You know what I mean? He's very direct. And if you ever have a question where you stand or what you've done or anything like that, you'll get an honest answer from Sam. And I'm a big fan of sarcasm, and he's got plenty of it. So, and he's been a big impact. My kids are always asking about him. I was fortunate, had 3 kids that went to the Naval Academy. And, whether Sam realizes it or not, he impacted them, because there's some pretty miserable times when you're at the plebe summer at the Naval Academy, you know what I mean? And there's times that they would reflect back on, Sam's approach to things. I mean, it's impressive.
So going with the locker room theme, I wanted to ask Sam a couple of questions. So Sam, excluding present company, which includes your brother and your family, all-time favorite Tiger athletes, you can name 3. No, let's do this. We'll do a Mount Rushmore.
Oh.
You get 4 of guys you've watched, Sam.
You can't do that to me.
Come on.
I don't know.
This is hard-hitting journalism here.
It's too many to pick. I can't pick.
Just pick 4 in no order.
My brother.
I told you, we got to exclude him. It's not fair. He's on automatic. Oh, there he is.
Drew Hart. Brock Combs. He gave me his medal after we won state. Josh Russell. And Michael and Branson.
We'll go with that. We'll allow it.
We take those guys.
Right. Sam, I wanted to ask you, too, what's your all-time favorite Memorial game or event you've been to?
Probably that state championship game when I was on the...
In 2019?
Yeah, whenever I was on the field and Brock gave me his medal and Brock scored the touchdown with one shoe. It's
true. That was pretty cool.
That's the one thing you always talk about when people talk about playing 4A, when we were playing up and everything. And I felt like we were almost a JV team out there playing with those guys from the standpoint of size. But we had one thing they didn't have. We had Brock Combs.
That's right. We did.
And for him to recognize Sam the way he did, I mean, that's a testament to, Sam's impact on all those guys.
Absolutely. Special celebrity guest appearance, Memorial Athletic Director Chad Dockery. Chad, how are you?
Doing very well today.
Chad, we're talking a lot about Sam here, so the locker room's obviously going to be dedicated to him, named after him, so that's an obvious, but what does Sam – I know we all have talked about what Sam means to Memorial, but you personally, what does Sam mean to you?
Sam, from day one of getting back, very quickly, introduced himself and was filling me in on the SIC and what football was and where there were shortcomings and what it was going to be like being back in Evansville. There was no shortage of his opinion as to where we were, and I loved it because everything was spot on. And when you have the school like Memorial that has a lot of big personalities, that has a great history and a standard for success, Sam embraces that. Sam embraces it and sets a great example for our kids. So from day one of me coming back a little over 3 years ago, Sam has been there kind of every step of the way, and I always appreciate the honesty that Sam gives you on his take, because we live in a world that everything is so polished and everything is so social media driven. To hear a true, honest opinion is well received by me.
Yes, Sam, something that's underrated about Sam is his directness.
Yes.
And he will tell you, I'm not very, I don't think I'm very good at this podcast thing, but I'll be on there talking and I'll be having a rough show, and Sam will just look at me like, come on, man.
Yeah.
You're really struggling today. And usually it's a good pick me up. So yeah, you always know where you stand with Sam.
No sugarcoating whatsoever.
That's
it's
right.
Fantastic. But when you look at this locker room, and Memorial always does more with less, right? You think about the schools that we compete with and are successful against. They have all the tools. They have everything. And you look at our locker room that's been the same since it was built in 1969, maybe a couple coats of paint here or there, but it's the same. And to be able to truly make a change and to be able to make that change with a mark of Sam and what he means to our programs across the board, not just football. I know football is a big one for it with the podcast or everything else, but all of our programs. You know, if you've been around Memorial Athletics at any point in time, you know where Sam sits for different games. You know where his spot is. The kids know. And it's not just Memorial kids. It's always been fascinating to me how many different coaches and kids from other teams come over and have a genuine moment with Sam, and he knows. You know, just like watching that breakdown of that game against Ole Miss and Kentucky, talking to the broadcasters, they're like, his knowledge of the game and what kids accomplish and coaches accomplish is pretty fascinating to me.
Well, I remember a couple years ago he was talking ball with Magic Johnson at the UE Murray State game. I was thinking he was giving him like ball handling tips.
Yeah.
Well, Chad, thanks for stopping by.
Thank you for the opportunity.
I think we should bring on Jeff Anderson now. Jeff to say a few words about Sam and what he's meant to him.
Well, those were a lot of beautiful words already, and I think Nancy and I spoke about this dedication. Obviously a no-brainer. You look at Memorial recently celebrated 100 years, and the thought that Sam's presence in that locker room for the next 100 years, and unfortunately he didn't get to compete on the court, on the field, and there's no doubt in my mind if his body would have allowed it, there wouldn't have been anybody tougher, smarter out there. With his mom's athleticism, he would have had the full package. But no, and I'll say too, this is Sam's day, and obviously the love for Sam and the influence, even without playing. I mean, the impact he's had. He'd be the all-time scorer, rushing leader if you looked at the impact he's had on young people and old people and student athletes. But also, Sam's day. But let's not forget his sister Sophie. That she's behind the scenes. She's the guiding light, I think, to this family. Sam isn't out front, but what she's meant and her impact and is brilliant. And I tell her that I'm still waiting for her to write that book. She's such a talent, and both of them. I mean, most of us, I think, speaking for myself, would probably not have had to think what they went through high school, and even Sophie post high school and education, to get out of bed and have that dedication and just willingness and inspiration on a lot of people. But no, this is an honor, and I'm glad. And I'll say too, this was an idea that kind of we floated around a few weeks ago, and thank all of you. I mean, reached out to Chad and Tucker and Coach Hurley and what you guys have put together in less than 2 weeks. This is pretty darn impressive, and I know Sam, it's only going to be better as we go forward, and can't wait to see it all come to fruition over the next year or so.
Thank you, Jeff, for stopping by. Appreciate it. Third celebrity guest appearance, Casey Keon. The Casey of Casey's Dugout.
He's got a good hat on.
He's got a great hat. Casey, how are you?
Good. Honored to be here with Sammy and his family. And I look around the room, and from Coach and Doc and Coach Tucker Smith and Sam, some of the most influential people in my life. And just an honor to be here today with Sammy.
So you keep that cardboard cutout around for Sam. Do you ever get people asking about him?
Yeah, absolutely. They ask about it. Yeah, if it's hidden in the corner, or if it's shuffled around by our cleaning lady, it's always brought back out that next day. But yeah, a lot of kids taking pictures with it and admiring it. And it's how could you not?
Sure. So, I mean, you're part of the Memorial family. You've been to a lot of Memorial events, obviously. What is your favorite Sam Schulz Memorial memory?
I was there, just working a lot, I guess, growing up. I didn't get to go to many games. Obviously, when my brother was around and I was younger, I didn't miss one. But I was at the game in 2019 that Sam talks about, and Brock running that ball into one shoe, and I remember seeing Brock take a knee next to Sam at the end of that game, and just kind of reliving what he talked about. But yeah, I watched him put that medal around Sam, and I think it had an impact on my life and everybody that was in the stadium that day. So that was special, man.
It was a very, very cool moment. Well, Casey, appreciate you stopping by.
Thanks for allowing me to be here.
Thank you.
Yeah, people brought that up a couple of times, that moment where Brock took his medal. Like, how many high school kids would think, you know, it's probably one of the biggest moments in their life to win it. Then the first thing they do is they go over and find Sam. Kind of represents the impact he kind of had on him and on the team as a whole. And I can remember that was a year, there was a few times where it was hit and miss whether he might be able to make a game. He'd been in Cincinnati, and the team would come out, you know, before the game, and sure enough, Sam would be down. He'd always be down in the end zone, you know, and the team would have to come out passing. It made an impact. I mean, you'd see the juice pick up pretty quick when they realized Sam had made it, because they knew he had to work like heck to get there to be at the game. And little things like that, you know, just his willingness to get up and go each day has an impact on people.
All right, Sam, I'm going to hit you with some rapid-fire questions. Are you ready?
Yep.
You can't bail
It's
on
the
these
flip
either.
of the script here.
Yeah, flip the script. Best place to watch, I know you're a college basketball guy, best place to watch a college basketball game, arena-wise, that you've been to, your favorite?
The pavilion at Ole Miss is up there.
Okay.
Assembly Hall, except
I'm partial.
I have to be up top because it's old school and there's no like chairbacks down low, so I can't sit down low, which kind of stinks. Or this year, me and my dad got to experience Madison Square Garden, which was pretty top tier.
Who'd you watch at MSG?
Ole Miss versus St. John's.
Oh, it's a home game for St. John's then.
Yeah.
Did you just say Assembly Hall because Paulie's here? Is that the only reason you said
think
it?
it
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a lot of sleep at night.
It's fine.
You know, guys, we've been recording a while, and I have yet to mention
Oh, here we go.
Well, it's been
that we did win a
okay.
national championship in
All right.
football.
Well,
All right? I'm going to
You
save
haven't-
that.
You haven't mentioned Coach Fonner once.
Nope.
Or the IU football until
Well,
now.
That'll
Okay,
come.
it is the first podcast of the season.
That's
too,
right.
So
That's right. We got a long way to go. Long way to go. Sam, your all-time favorite Memorial coach. And you don't have to say Coach Hurley, even though he's sitting 3 feet from you.
My dad.
Your dad.
Yeah.
Well, that leads us to a good segue. Pat, come on down. We're going to talk to Pat, Sam's dad. Thanks for coming on, Pat.
It's a pleasure, and I want to thank you guys for doing this for the last few years with Sam, and especially for the honor. Jeff and Anderson and I played basketball at Memorial many moons ago. Our families have been very, very tight. My wife, Lori, and his wife, Nancy, have been very good friends, and we want to thank the Anderson family for just thinking of Sam and doing this honor. It's very humbling for our family. It's an awesome, awesome deal for Sam. I had a brother that played professional baseball that went to Memorial. I had a son that got 10 letters at Memorial, but I don't think, no offense to those guys, that any of those guys are going to leave more of a lasting impression than my son Sam. He's been phenomenal since the day he's been born. He's very selfless, as evident by when Simon would get a when Sam would get a Christmas present, Simon would grab it from him and he'd say, "Okay, Simon, go ahead and use it." But Sam has just been a wonderful child, and I'm very, very proud of him.
So, Pat, just talk about, I mean, you've seen Sam's impact not only at Memorial, but as we saw in the video, basically throughout the country, especially, obviously, a lot of it in the sports world. What has that been like traveling around with him? He just mentioned going to Madison Square Garden going to Rupp Arena, going to Ole Miss, going to all those different games. What's it like seeing Sam's impact on all those people in all those places?
I'll be honest with you, it's pretty unbelievable. I always said Sam would have been the best salesman in town because he's not afraid to ask for something. And when he gets it, then he'll ask for a little bit more. And so, as evident by, we went to a game in Louisville with Ole Miss, and Sam told the coach immediately, hey, I'd like to sit right behind the bench. I don't want to sit in these seats up top. And the coach sort of looked at the director of operations and he said, make that happen for Sam. So I've just always been in awe of Sam. And one small quick story, we went to see Louisville and Ole Miss play. This was Coach Beard's first year. And we're getting our seats, and I look over, and Sam's nowhere to be found. And I said, and we were with some friends, I said, where'd Sam go? And they said, well, I don't know. And so, well, he couldn't have gone too far. He's in a wheelchair. So I tracked him down, and he was in the locker room before the game. And so I sat out there, and I was waiting for him. And all of a sudden, these coaches come walking out, and they're crying. And I'm like, I said, coaches, what's going on? And they all looked at me, and they said, your son's unbelievable. And I said, well, expand on that. They said, well, usually Coach Beard is a Bob Knight disciple, and so very disciplined. Everybody else is a little bit afraid of him. Wonderful man, but that's just how he is. Sort of like you, Coach Hurley, really. But he always has the last word before they take the floor, and they said that Coach Beard gave his last words, and as everybody was getting ready to stand up to take the floor, Sam said, hold on, I've got something to say. And all the coaches sort of looked in shock and disbelief because nobody ever talks after Coach Beard. And Sam got up out of his wheelchair, and a lot of them didn't think that Sam could even stand up. And he told these guys, he said, you know, I didn't come all this way for us to get a loss. And I'll keep this G-rated. But he also said, I would love to be in your shoes, to be able to go play basketball in front of all these people. And you guys have been blessed, and I want to see us get a victory. Your coach is the best coach in college basketball, and so forth. And so he said all of a sudden these guys played with a newfound fight, and Ole Miss beat Louisville by like 20 points at Louisville. And these guys just couldn't believe it. And upon hearing that story, I knew Sam was always special, but I thought, wow, that's unbelievable. And so that's probably one of my favorite stories.
My first thought when you said they came out crying, I thought Sam had corrected him, shown him how to run an offense. Knowing Sam, it's something he would have done, gone up on the whiteboard and shown him what to do.
Well, and that was a story when we were in Bloomington and with Coach Woodson. It was just Sam and Coach Woodson in the office, and Coach Woodson, they were playing Purdue, and he was telling Sam what his strategy was going to be against Zach Edey. Well, unfortunately, Zach Edey had like 40 points and 20 rebounds, and I told Sam on our way home, I said, you may want to call Coach and tell him that strategy didn't work today, Sam.
You should have.
Sam has always had a mind for sports. He can see what's going on and all sports. And I think to Jeff Anderson's comment prior, had Sam been blessed with a healthy body, he would have been a phenomenal athlete.
Absolutely. Well, Pat, thank you for stopping by, and thanks.
And I want to thank you guys, and I want to thank everybody that listens. This podcast, also your prayers, people that reach out to Sam, it gives him a reason to get up every single day, and that is super important. It's super important to Sam, but also very important to Lori and I, and we can't tell everybody out there how much we appreciate that, how much I appreciate you guys for including Sam in this podcast, because it does give him a purpose to get up out of bed and to get moving every day. And so thank you to all of you guys. Thank you to Memorial High School for allowing Sam to get this honor. Thank you to the Anderson family, and thank you to all those that are praying for Sam and for our family. We very much appreciate it.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Thank you.
So, Sam, would have put a button on this. I'm going to ask you a real tough question. What does Memorial High School mean to you and the community?
Everything. I mean, just from the moment I walked in there freshman year to I've been gone 4 years now, and still to this day. I mean, I got lifelong friends that I went to school with and lifelong friends that were teachers and people like Coach Hurley. So the community, everyone always talks about the community at Memorial, and I mean, you can't even put into words. I mean, you could try, but it still won't even compare to what it really is. And I can truly say that I would not be here without Memorial High School. So thank you guys. Thanks, Memorial.
Well, Sam, we thank you. And just me personally, I can tell you I wouldn't be here doing this podcast. When Coach Hurley asked me to do it 2 or 3 years ago, I didn't know anything about doing a podcast. And I said, well, who's going to do it with me? And he said, well, Sam Schulz. I was like, oh, immediately just relaxed me, because I thought, me and Sam can knock this out. And Sam's always good. As I mentioned, he's looked at me before and been like, bruh, you're having a rough show today, aren't you? You can't get your mind in your mouth right. And something that Sam's always been really good at is when we do the player interviews.
Yes.
The kids get a little nervous when they come on sometimes because they think this is like live radio. And Sam would always just look at him and be like, chill. We can caterpillar the heck out of this thing. And caterpillar, a little inside baseball, that's our word to stop recording. We've hit a snag. We've had plenty of caterpillars, haven't we, Sam? Plenty.
Our blooper reels would be pretty good.
Yes. We could probably retire on them, probably.
Yes, the people in the background were like, have you ever done it with an audience before? I said, me and Pauli looked at each other and said no, because if we did, we'd probably be in jail right now.
Right.
So.
It wouldn't be. We'd be canceled somewhere.
It wouldn't be listed on Spotify.
No, not at all. I do want to thank everybody that spoke today. Thank Tucker for putting that video together. Thank Casey for providing us some great food. Again, if you haven't been out here, come check out the bullpen at the dugout. It's an awesome spot. Thanks to the Schulz family for bringing Sam to and from the podcast, because he's meant just the world to us. And we look forward to this season, and I'm glad we could do this podcast to talk about this locker room, because as we've all said, there's no one that deserves that locker room to be named after more than Sam. And I thank him personally because he's carried me doing this crazy podcast, and I look forward to continue doing it with him this season, because hopefully the 2026 football Tigers will be pretty strong. Right, Sam?
Hope so.
Yeah. It all depends on that guy, doesn't it?
Yeah, we're going to get a good coach.
Yeah.
We've been fortunate since we've been doing the podcast. We've had some success, because I wouldn't look forward to those podcasts if we weren't very successful on Friday night. I'd have some tough answers, some tough questions to answer.
He doesn't run the ball enough, does he, Sam? See? Agrees. You need to run the ball.
We do have, Sam, I don't know if you're aware of this, we didn't get you a copy of this. All-time Memorial High School football stats have been completed. And the leading rushers and attempt people all time played under Coach Hurley, so we did run the ball.
Well, that was back in your front half of your career. We need to get back to that, We'll see. But this has been a lot of fun. Looking forward to this locker room coming together. Looking forward to the upcoming football season, school year starting out. I know Sam is too, and Sam's ready to get after it. This is your host, Jacob Pauli, signing off. As always, when in doubt, run the ball, and slamming Sammy Schulz.
Go Tigers.